Here we are, back again for the last
For the
time.
last time. I know. It's
Uh,
went
don't
by so
smile
fast, but
because
so slow.
don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Or the reverse.
Whatever works, whatever floats your boat. I don't know what to do with myself now. I keep seeing TikToks of people being like, "I just touched grass for the first time this summer."
What is grass? I
What's
know.
grass?
What is
What is that?
what color? What flower are we in? Season.
What
See, I
color
can't
is the
even language.
sky?
What a
But you know
whirlwind.
what? We're done. It's over. I will say though, I was proud of myself. My predictions were spot on except for one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had to go back and listen to it again because I convinced myself that I got it completely right, and I had to go back and humble myself.
Yeah, we got
But
Huda and Chris wrong. But to be fair, when we made our predictions, it was pre them
mhm.
basically pre Chris just checking out, essentially. So
Yeah, that was probably the toughest part I think of the entire episode. I mean, I like fast forwarded through some of the fluff because like
yeah,
Iris
same.
and Pepe's date was just Iris and Pepe being hot on a boat, like easy. I honestly like I'm gonna hold out hope for Nick and Alandria at this point. I wasn't expecting them to
Mm-hmm.
get into second, obviously, but I think at first they were more of like a producer plant, and now watching it towards the end, I'm like, I kind of like it. I kind of like them together. Their families really liked them, and the family episode got me. Like, oof,
Oh, the family episode. I know. I
yeah,
was actually pleasantly surprised how overall positive it was, which I was surprised by. But yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Nick and Landria. I
yeah,
wasn't super convinced if she was as into it, and I also like kept going back and forth of whether or not Nick was being legit, but
yeah.
I like them, and I crack up like thinking about the two of them, and the basically last shot we get of them is poor Landria like drowning, and Nick apparently like, swam over
Yeah.
and like was holding her up, so that was kind of cute. So I mean, he saved her life, so I think they're
He
trauma
did.
bonded now forever.
On as long as I mean, he's not going to go back to Sierra, even though Sierra was out here thinking like, when Nick gets out of the villa, like we're gonna do this. It's like, no, honey, none of
No,
those people want anything to do with you if they want a
no, bro.
career. They
Yeah,
don't want
exactly.
anything to do with you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like she's been so messy. People are saying that she's like making fake content from like saying it's from before she was on the villa, but she literally is making it with the same nails that she's got on right now. And it's just like, people are going to clock, like if people could go back in time and find the fucked up stuff that you've said, people are going to clock you and say you're being fake. No, gross, get out of here.
They
And
will find
I
you.
just, I can't. They will find you, they will hunt you down, and they will kidnap your entire family. Like they know where to find you.
Yeah, whether that's good or bad, but
Yeah.
we don't support Sierra unless she changes her ways, and I'm all
This
for
is a
change.
Sierra this is a hate for Sierra podcast.
I'm just still petty because I was so like for Sierra, and I still feel duped. But as I feel just as
Yeah,
duped
I mean, I
by Petty
liked her at
Chris.
the very beginning, and I just
Yeah,
kept
you
seeing the
never.
memes. I don't
Yeah.
know. I was like, at first I was like, "Oh, she's cute. Yeah, cool." And then I kept seeing the memes of like her lips,
Oh my god, yes.
and I'm like, eh. And
From
then
like A Nightmare Before Christmas or something, the like creepy guy
like,
that makes
no.
I forget what her name is. Um, but I kept seeing that one, and then that one really wigged me out. But
Yeah,
anyways,
no. I just like didn't. She wasn't my cup of tea, and for good reason.
I clocked
I,
that shit day one.
I wasn't I wasn't phased by her. I didn't really feel like one way or the other. And then we obviously had a reason to like put her in check, but
Yeah, and
I don't know.
honestly, seeing the comparison clips that people have made online of like Nick with Sierra versus Nick with Olandira, there's
He's so
no
happy.
doubt that he,
Yeah.
if anything, he's being more himself, more goofy, having fun. Maybe that's just
Mm-hmm.
him being like, at this point, there's no way I win. I'm just gonna like
Yeah.
have a goofy ass time and just like enjoy
Mm-hmm.
my last few days.
Right.
But those were my favorite moments of Nick. So I wish it was
Right.
like
And
that the whole time.
Right. And his mom said that too. Even before Family Day, she was saying online, like, Olandria is like way more his type and she loves the genuosity that she brings out of him and the gratitude and and then on Family Day, like their families were like, yes, please kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah. And speaking of Family Day, I guess like Chris's sister is like throwing shade at Huda now, and it's just
I saw
like
that. I was like,
they were so like gung ho about them 3 days ago.
it's really fake, and I'm like,
It's
it's not a good
because
look
it
for
was either
Chris, guys.
right. It was either fake or they're just trying to clock Huda for her being the one to end things with Chris. And like
Which, I
Chris didn't
mean,
really seem to care all that much.
no, and that whole thing, like, you know, I've seen a lot of people talk about this, and I feel like it's spot on, is that he had been checked out for a while, and he didn't want to have to be the bad guy and end things with Huda. And so
Right.
instead, he just completely treated her like shit, ignored her, like threw pillows in her face, rolling
That was
his
ridiculous.
eyes. That was absurd. And like him rolling his eyes after, I'm like, you have the
Mhm.
audacity to be like up on Huda for the way that she was like this, trying to comprehend the conversation you're having. You threw a pillow in her face and then rolled your eyes. If anyone's
Yeah.
face has a problem, it is yours.
No, seriously. And justice for Huda because she just got a nose job and people are
Yes.
like, oh my God, she's so dramatic. She put a bandage on her nose. She had to put a bandage on her nose. Are you kidding
She
me? Do you want her to wake up with
dollars.
like a
Dollars were spent on
concave
that
nose?
nose.
Like people are like, she literally was very blatantly has said that she's gotten a nose job within the last 3 months. You have to
Yes.
bandage your nose for like a year after you get a nose
No.
job. It's major
Ugh.
surgery and cartilage doesn't fit like bone.
And it didn't look
Like,
pretty, y'all. It looked like he was aiming for her face.
yes.
Like,
And I'm
straight
like,
up.
oh my God, that's so mean. Like,
He's
Huda,
just a mean guy.
like,
I
yeah,
feel
I was like,
so betrayed.
me too. I feel duped. And it's like, people like lay off Huda. Like, she literally just got her nose fixed like a few months ago and she had to bandage her nose.
Yes, I feel like
Like,
people
she literally
don't
had to.
appreciate that. And also, if anything, like if I was goofing around with my partner and I threw a pillow and hit him in the face and then they went,
Mhm.
ow, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, even if you didn't mean
Right.
it, you would like laugh about it, but also actually apologize because you have feelings. He just like
Right.
rolled his eyes and was just like, Huda's being Huda. I'm like,
Huda's being dramatic. Honestly,
sir.
justice for Huda, because now I'm seeing it. And like, I think we were programmed to think, I mean, obviously, I think she's got her own
Yeah,
dramatics.
for sure.
But we were programmed to think that it was so much worse than it was. Like he's a huge guy. She's like my size. She's a tiny girl.
He's
And
an
he
athlete.
chucked
Chucked it.
a man who plays sports with balls that he throws through a pillow, a
Like
plush
close
pillow,
contact.
a
Like they
firm
were not
pillow,
far. Okay.
threw it 5 feet in front of him, smacked her right in the face so bad that it knocked her down on the bed.
And
If
she
it
was
didn't
like,
hit her that
ow.
hard, she wouldn't have fall. And
Yes.
like she was like, ow. And then she had to run off because her freaking nose, like he smacked her right in the face and she just had surgery on her face.
It
Like,
makes me so enraged just the way he like rolled his eyes after. I was like,
yes.
you are a grown ass man. Please.
Right.
Like,
And she was still trying to chalk it up as an accident and like trying to snuggle him. And he was ignoring her. And he should have been like, oh
yes.
my God, babe, I'm so sorry. How is it? How are you okay? Like he thought it was dramatic that she put a bandage on her nose that just got fixed.
And that whole thing,
Like,
I get the like counting down made him feel like he was a child. Like the counting down was a little extra, but I
yeah.
would be pissed if I knew my partner was awake and they are just straight up ignoring you. Like, yeah, you better right. She's going to treat you as a child because you're sure as hell fucking acting out like one. Like,
Yeah, no,
you're going to
seriously.
pretend
The
that
video,
you're
the
asleep,
video
like,
of Huda's daughter, she was acting more like an adult.
like I used to pretend I was asleep when I wanted my parents to bring me up to bed. Like,
Yeah, me too.
killing me. Like, I would be pissed too. And honestly, she kind of held it together. I would have been like, fuck, and like got up. But
Yeah, no.
I think
would have.
he was doing this
Yeah.
all just to like rage bait her. She
Mhm.
honestly, I am so proud that she took that, stayed calm, and was just like, you know what? Let's stay friends. She chose herself.
Mhm.
I'm really
Mhm.
proud of her for not like feeding in because she, if it was true Hurricane Huda and she hadn't learned anything, she would have flipped the freak out on this guy.
Yeah.
And you know, she spoke up, being like, "Hey, that really hurt," and like, "Why did you ignore me?" and la la la. And you know what? She chose herself, and I'm really happy for her. She
Mhm.
does not need a guy like that.
I will say though, the entire date was like a cinematic experience. Like them sitting out on this little floating dock, and then they're in the middle of a breakup, and then this woman comes out. She's like, "I sing now,"
Like,
and she's
okay.
like, "La, la, la, la," and then Huda's just like
no,
like sitting
I'm
there,
out.
like, "No, thank you." And honestly, though, I feel 50-50 about him saying no to like helping her down, because like
No, I think that's so messed up.
I think it was rude for him to be like, nah, when he was literally standing there doing nothing.
And
But
he
I thought
came
it was
back.
iconic of her. Yeah. I thought it was iconic of her to go pour herself another glass of champagne because,
Yes.
girlie, you deserve it.
That was the most beautiful thing ever. She was made for reality
Right.
TV. Taking her shoes off, getting her drink, and walking across, like, you know what, fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
but no, I thought that was petty as heck as him. Which again,
she literally just asked him to help her to like the next step. Like she
like,
just like, cause like, come on, like rude.
It just makes me like again, further be like, he's acting like a child. So be treated like a child. I don't know. She probably saw the similarities.
I saw both sides of it. Like, I understand, like, if it were the other way around and he was like, "Hey, help me down," she would have been like, "No." Like, you just broke up with me. What do you mean?
I
get it,
because that's not what Huda would be like. But Chris came out as this like nice guy, no hard feelings, won't hold a grudge, may need time to process, but then immediately went opposite of everything he claimed to be. Huda never claimed to be anyone other than just Hurricane Huda. I wouldn't expect her to be like, yeah, I'll help you across. Like, she would have for sure been like, bye. No. You know? But
she asked him very nicely too.
She did. And she didn't like make up a whole thing when he said no. She was like, that's
all right.
Hurts, but I like.
Yeah. He came back and she's like, "Would you mind helping me down?" And he's like, "Nah." It's like, then why'd you come back? Like,
and him being like, "Why are you crying? Why are you crying?" It's like, I don't know, because she just
I'm like upset.
Broke up with each other. Like, what the fuck? Right. He's
yeah. I don't feel he honestly he should have been overseas playing ball.
He should have been overseas. I don't know what he was doing on Love Island.
If I wanted to be, I could be overseas playing ball right now. Then go.
Then go.
I'm
starting to think he can't. Like, he's not good enough for some shit.
Yeah, no. I can't. But I don't know. I was pretty certain about Taylor and Clark leaving, which was good. I mean, honestly, I think that they had I didn't think they were going to win. So honestly, like, get them out, get them doing press, because I think they're actually going to stay together. Like, I think they're actually like a success couple of the season.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like they have a good chance, and I felt bad that they didn't have a chance of winning. I also felt bad how people were towards Clark. I think she's like a really nice, cool, chill person.
She literally did nothing wrong.
Literally did nothing.
She literally didn't do a damn thing.
She seems like the coolest person. I feel like she should have gotten the same treatment as Iris, but whatever. But I'm happy for them. Hopefully it works out outside of the.
No, I don't know why people are giving them such a hard time. Like, they're literally like, people are obsessed. I mean, I'm also obsessed with Iris and Pepe, but like Iris jumped from TJ to Pepe so fast and no one had a damn thing to say about it.
I know.
But like Taylor formed a genuine connection with Clark and like went about it in like a slow paced way, and then also told Alandria like, "Hey, I'm gonna pursue her."
Yeah.
And he got dragged through the freaking mud. And it's like, hold on. Like I said before, this season was full of double standards. It was disgustingly filled with them. And I
agree.
I know. But
I mean, Taylor, he should have ended it with Alandria sooner. Like, it was obvious he wasn't actually interested in ending things with Clark. But other than that, like, he honestly handled it fine. Like, it's a weird situation. You're stuck in the same place with each other, and she kept coming back. So that's just like weird. But he wasn't petty at Chris. He would have still helped Alandria across the water at Chris, I think. Like,
yeah, definitely. That's also because of Taylor's like a Southern gentleman. Like, he's obviously gonna do that. So
yeah, agreed.
But
what are your thoughts about Ace and Shelly?
First of all, Shelly's real name being Michelle. The fuck?
Yeah, what? That broke my brain. I can't.
I was like, oh, hold on, because I saw it on Google when I looked up the cast list, and I was like, what?
Who's
and
Michelle?
Then when her, and then her sister's letter, she was like, I can't believe you got everybody calling you Shelly now.
Yes, that was so funny. I was like, what?
But like, she is a Shelly though. That's the thing. Like, Shelly
Mhm.
makes so much sense for her as a person.
I agree. It fits her so well.
So I don't know. That was just interesting. But I don't know. I think Shelly and Ace will also stay together. I think that they'll be fine. I'm not super worried about them. I don't care for them, but it's fine. I think they're still gonna be perfectly fine outside the villa. Um a lot of people were saying that they didn't want them to win, but they thought that they still deserved to go to the finale. I have mixed feelings about that statement. I don't particularly think it mattered whether they were in the finale or not, because I think they are going to stay together and they are still going to get the same amount of press. So
I agree.
um,
And honestly, I think it was just sweet, ironic pleasure that they didn't make it to the final, just given that they made a genuine connection and therefore you must go home per
yeah,
logic. So I thought it was just like sweet
yeah,
perfection that they went home right before the finale. I
right.
did see, interestingly, too, in one of their interviews since being outside the villa, that a lot of them actually knew of each other. In some
Mm-hmm.
cases, people worked together, and it was becoming a running joke that Shelley like knew everyone. And so I think back about all the speculation about Shelley and Ace actually having been together or like in this together weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to think about the producers and their decision to like include that, knowing that they all knew each other and decided to like tell us as viewers only that Shelley and Ace knew each other.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were trying to like pitch it as some sort of like it's fate that they ended up together,
Mm-hmm.
but it like clearly backfired with everyone just being like, oh, so they're manipulating the game.
Right.
So I feel like they should have
And they
been
still ended up together. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
And either
it
way, it
was
just makes
weird.
them look bad that they're bad at casting because everyone like knew each other in some capacity. So I feel like they
Yeah, let me
shouldn't have
see.
acknowledged that.
Shelly said like her and Amaya have worked together in the past. And then Pepe and Nick, no, Pepe and Jeremiah did like modeling
German.
gigs together. And then somebody knew Pepe too. And
Ace
like
knew
Ace
Pepe.
probably, I think he knew Pepe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Like what the heck? And
and
apparently
honestly,
Kelly knew a
Chris
lot
and
of
Pepe probably knew each other from the basketball world too. Like,
true.
and it's like, why are we just picking people that went to high school together? Like they like what do you mean?
I know. It's like high school
Why
reunion.
literally it's like, can we get a little bit more feng shui in here? Like we have
Yeah.
how many people in this country and you picked 12 people that all know each other?
I know it makes me really interesting like what the casting process was, because
Yeah.
the odds of this happening, I feel like shouldn't be possible.
There's what, 500 million people in our country?
And I'm sure there's
Like
lots of people after last season that applied to be on Love Island this season. So
I mentally applied. Is that enough?
immediately you should be on the season.
No, I'm too normal. They don't want me.
I know.
I would be telling very dry jokes the entire time, and they'd be like, "You need to stop."
Like, ooh.
It'd be
You
like,
need
"All
some
right, we get
crazy.
it. You're funny, but like, it's not working for us." Like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just my first thing on my notes, number one, all caps, Pepe, you are so hot.
Just like every time.
That's literally what I wrote. I literally first thought is Pepe, you are so hot.
Period.
Period. Standing on business. If I
mean,
literally, if I had $1 for every time they said standing on business this season,
oh
I'd
my
be
God.
rich.
That was, I don't know why. There's always like a phrase. Like at the end of the day, the big one.
At the end of the day, can I pull you for a chat? I'm standing on business. Like,
Yes.
honestly, Justin Bieber coined that, and we need to roll it back, Justin, because
Yes.
we can't.
What do you think of Pepe and Iris's chance outside the villa?
I
close?
really, I mean, they live like in the same area, which is crazy.
So that's
She
good.
lives in like Santa Ana, and I think he lives in like Santa Monica, like something crazy like that. They live within a short radius of each other. But I'm seeing that Iris and TJ already saw each other last night. And like but I saw like, oh, like TMZ caught them like hugging outside a building. but I guess she was meeting like a group of them there, and he's just the one that came down to greet her.
Okay.
So it was like it wasn't just them two like hanging out. Like he came and got her like from her Uber and like gave her a hug, and then they went up to the party together.
Good, because I mean, like,
and I'm like, Pepe could have probably been inside. Pepe was probably inside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
If you had the choice, guys, why would you pick anyone other than Pepe?
I mean, TJ's a handsome man. We won't discredit TJ, yes. But like, do not put him next to Pepito. My God, Jose. my God, that man. I've never followed a man so fast on Instagram, and I'm put on this planet to humble men. I will never humble that man. He can do whatever he wants.
Perfect specimen.
Perfect
Pepito. Human.
Yeah, and even his parents were adorable too, and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, they were.
Thank you guys. So cute. I honestly, like, he looks just like his mom, but I also thought his mom and Iris had very similar vibes.
Yes. No, I could see that. Yeah,
very similar. But let me see. I wrote that I didn't think that Iris and Pepe were gonna win, but I am glad they made it to the finale. Me too. Did you see Pepe's perfect dive into the pool?
No. Oh my God, I'm gonna
at the very, very end. He did like the perfect like kick swan dive. I'm like, woo!
Of course he did.
Woo! Of course he did. Everything he does is perfect.
I was distracted by Elandria drowning. I was like, is she okay?
Honestly, it's really dangerous. People, PSA, do not jump into water with full heavy clothes on. That is why Elandria was like going under, because her dress was dragging her down. Like, do not jump into a pool with heavy clothes on. It's not safe at all. Water safety is very important. Okay, we're a water safety podcast. Like, please do not do that. Like, but I mean, I think the pool is like 5 feet deep, so I think they're all fine. But like, yeah. But anyways, I think I was just the most disappointed with the Huda and Chris of it all.
Yes. I mean, I'm glad with where it ended from after seeing how Chris was. I feel like Huda really proved in my mind that she has learned from her mistakes to some degree. Obviously, she still has things to work on. Let's be clear.
Right.
Lots of things to work on. But she clearly learned
she's not a perfect. No, not
nobody's perfect.
Yes. What's a Maya Papaya song? I never said I was perfect. Honestly, Huda, put it as your ringtone, babes.
Exactly. But like, Chris in my mind was just rough. So I'm glad with how they ended. I was disappointed because I had high hopes.
Yep.
But good riddance. And I wish them both separately the best, but more so Huda.
I honestly think Huda is I am gonna get the feeling that she's gonna start dating like another person that's famous. I don't know what it is. I just think I just see her
in the limelight,
popping off and dating like. Let me see. Let me drop some names. Who do I think? Let's see.
Ooh. All right.
Definitely another reality person. Somebody that's okay with her having kids. Let's play matchmaker. Who can we set Huda up with? Let's see.
It's like a good show to like think of.
Maybe like nobody in the Bravo. She deserves better than the Bravos.
Yeah, they're too.
Maybe like
crazy. In a good way.
I was gonna say Dylan Efron, but he's not single, unfortunately.
Oh. Disappointing.
I know. I don't know. It'll come to me, but I fear that she's gonna pop off and she's gonna start dating someone like, boom, amazing.
Get it, queen.
Yes. There's a fly flying in front of me. Flies for Huda. But yeah, I felt bad for her. She had a bad go at it, but she redeemed herself for sure.
I agree. I just hope that she comes out of the villa not overwhelmed by. I think she has like a lot of extreme supporters and extreme haters, and that's like a weird place to be in.
Right.
Going back on social media when she already had sort of a platform, but hopefully she'll be fine and has the support she needs to navigate that cluster, because
Right. But anyways, let's get into the exciting part.
The winner!
Amaya Papaya, Mr. and Mrs. Papaya. They did it.
Mr. Mrs. Papaya.
I honestly, hot take, I don't know if they're gonna work out long term, but I am happy that they won.
Same.
I'm confused on how I feel about their longevity, because the thing about our final four couples is they were all relatively newer couples, so we can't really predict the longevity.
Yes.
As for like Taylor and Clark, Shelly and Ace, like
They had
those guys,
trials.
they're gonna work. I think they're gonna definitely date for a while. However, these final four couples, obviously Chris and Huda are already not involved with each other. I could see Nick and Alandria trying it, but I honestly don't think that they're gonna last. Same with Pepe and Iris. I do think that they are gonna date. Again, questionable on the longevity. And Amaya Papaya and Brian, I do think that they are going to date for a good amount of time, but I'm not sure if it's like an end all be all situation. I could be wrong, but I think it's too soon to tell still, because they're still new. But I'm glad that they won and that he split the money with her. And
yeah,
God, I think he knew that America would come for him if he didn't.
Oh, he would come, but there would be war.
He would not be allowed back into Encore ever again.
I know, but like legitimately, we would gone to battle.
Yeah, but I am glad that they won. Obviously, everyone could have predicted that, even if they hadn't even watched the show all season. They were, the front runners. They're both very sweet, very good winners. But yeah, it is interesting though, even comparing to last season, like Serena and Cordell were on and off the entire season, whereas these two have only really been a couple for like a week.
Yeah, I think it's our first like Casa pairing winners.
Well, they're not even Casa, I think. Well, he's from Casa, but they got together like a week after Casa. Like,
yeah.
They've only been together for like 10 days.
And we honestly haven't seen any sort of like argument or trial or challenges that they had to face and try to navigate. Right. So it's really hard, like you're saying, it's really hard to know whether or not they actually have like good enough communication to withstand that type of thing. Because like, Amaya is fiery. Maybe Brian would be really chill and that would be perfect, but we just like don't know. So you can't really tell whether or not it's going to last that long. But I agree. I think they're going to give it a try. I hope they give it a try. They have a lot of potential.
I mean, who knows? They just split all that money together. They might as well go on a little trip or something. Like,
yeah, right.
And their families really liked each other, which was great. I'm glad that they were the first ones with the family surprise, and like that was
I
cool.
know. I feel like the producers gave that to us.
Yeah, they're like, we already know how this is gonna end, and
let's give them this little surprise.
And he would be stupid to like mess that up with her. Like they have the world at their feet, and I honestly think they are a really good pairing. And even their family said that too. So I would think they'd be stupid not to see it through. Same with Iris and Pepe, just because I think that they are spectacular looking together. And they have, when he like grabbed her neck and kissed her, I got jealous.
I was like seriously, some book talk energy. Like
literally, it was like, what in the Wattpad is this?
Talk. Yeah, like coming in being like,
yeah. But the other thing about Iris and Pepe that I thought was super interesting is someone said that they're very astrologically linked. In case anyone's into that stuff. And I learned I'm only like 2 or 3 days older than Iris, which again, another sidebar, how I'm older than about 90% of the cast is really upsetting to me, because we're all the same age and like they all are super hot and like look so much older. And I'm just like, I get mistaken for 21 all the time and I'm very little. But I'm like, okay, I'm older than Iris. Me and Iris are like 2 days apart from each other. We have almost the exact same astrological chart. And I'm like, so I'm compatible with Pepe.
I was gonna say, like,
telling me, like,
maybe you should have applied. You could have been the Iris of the season.
Hold on, I'm not blonde enough. I'd have to go. I'd have to get my highlights done. Yeah,
I mean, it'd be worth it for Pepe.
I'm dirty blonde, but I'd have to get my highlights done. But I was like, so you're telling me that there's a chance?
This is what I take away from this. Despite them
so
being
you're
in a
telling
current
me
relationship, there's still a chance.
literally. So if they don't work out, I'm moving to California. Like,
Yes. Right. Hey,
but
Bebe.
no, I was just interesting how me and Iris are literally like the exact same, like astrologically speaking, because we're 2 days apart from each other. And I'm like, wow, like, okay, so me and Pepe are really compatible.
It makes
Crazy.
sense now while you're like #1 Pepe fan.
I know. It makes sense why I'm like, I mean, I'm not the only girl in America, but is any other girl besides Iris as astrologically compatible for him? I'll hold it until someone can prove me wrong. Someone in the comments will be like, actually.
Actually, I'm Iris.
Actually, yeah, seriously. But anyways, I just wanted to put that out there so everybody knew that.
You're next in line.
Sure. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew to back off.
So funny.
Because he's age appropriate too. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Manifest that. Put that out there. That's what
honestly. But anyways, I'll get out of my delusions and back to the facts. Amaya and Brian,
love them.
We love ya. You're gonna do great things, kids. Hallelujah. They split the money. I was nervous for a second, but I was like, no, it's Bri. Come on, Bri's gonna split it.
Like the most insane thing ever. Secretly, he was just in it for the money the whole time. I'd be like, that's
imagine
psychopath behavior. I did hear, I supposedly confirmed by multiple sources, but like who knows what those sources were, that they might donate a portion of their winnings for charity, which I think is lovely. And so
come on.
I know.
Literally, they can't get any better.
They're like the perfect couple.
God damn.
I love it for them.
They're also the first fully Latino couple to win.
I love that. What a great thing in this America that we are sadly in.
Amazing. Perfect. And honestly, especially since there was so much backhanded racism this season, like, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm so glad. America did right. Democracy actually worked once. Sorry.
We voted, and we voted right.
Huzzah! We did it.
Huzzah! Because we did not vote right earlier this season.
Neither did the people of the villa. So,
you know, we digress.
Live and you learn.
We digress. Anyways, we live in a democracy. That's flawed. So good. But
that's awesome. I'm really happy for them. And
America for Amaya and Brian.
America for Amaya and Brian. And the reunion, I think, for the show is in August.
It's like August 25th or something like that.
So hopefully some things will progress and we'll learn more about where they're at.
I know we said this last week too, but they don't wait long enough to do.
No, not much will change.
No, they don't wait long enough. And
the only thing that could happen is like spicy drama that comes in from like post interviews
or people
like online stuff and like
yeah. And it's just because the show's happening live. It's not like it's Survivor where they film it and then they have the reunion like 3 months later.
Yeah, and like there's no way people can wait longer than some short amount of times. We'll forget, move on to the next show. So it's a balance. Truth. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. Speaking of the next show, I did watch the first episode of Beyond the Villa. I'm going to give it a chance just because I love my girl Leah. I love her and Miguel. Like, those are my people. Like, I'm going to ride for them. Did you see that Leah is the new founder of Skylar Beauty?
No.
Yeah. I used to have some Skylar perfumes, and I guess the company shut down, and she was just like, no, thank you. We're starting this again.
Wow.
And so good for her. We love an entrepreneurial queen. So yeah, I will be watching just for morbid curiosity, honestly, just to scratch the itch. It's already Kayla. Oh my God, Aaron. It's already back. But I am intrigued to see more of the Liv and Kaylor stuff, because I guess everyone's just like Liv's starting drama again. Here we go. So I honestly think Kaylor is the most misunderstood queen in the entire franchise. I think she's really genuinely like, I like Kaylor. And I think that people just give her a hard time because she's sensitive. Like,
it's like we need
same thing as Amaya.
here.
Like, same thing as Amaya, like a sensitive
Yeah.
gangster. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's a real thing. Okay. But I will be
Amaya
watching.
still.
I'm curious on how this little season's gonna go, and if it's just like a one-off season kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because people like these people, and
It'll be fun to watch some more content on them.
Yeah. But until next summer when we do this all over again.
I know. It went by so fast.
So fast.
But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
It was a good ride.
You know, even though last season's like hard to compare to, I think in the grand scheme of things, like the season was still very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
And we were happy with the outcome, so can't complain.
Definitely. And people just love, like, I think the best part of shows like this is being on social media while it's happening. Yes, because it's insane. And the fact that they are also not on social media while it's happening, and then they come back to like, whoa.
Hello.
So yeah. But yeah. I had a love-hate with the season for sure. It was a season full of double standards and question marks and whatevers. But all in all, not terrible television. I don't know what to do now at 9 p.m., but
I have all this free time now. Like, I know. So many nights.
I can get caught up on sleep now. I've been so sleep deprived the last 6 weeks.
No, but seriously.
I know. I wake up for work. I'm like, why am I so tired? And I'm like, oh, I stayed up until 10:30 watching Love Island.
Also, like, Love Island finale being 2 hours
it was a little lengthy. I did fast forward through Fluff because I had to go to sleep. But and I knew if I didn't watch it that like on Sunday that it was gonna get spoiled. I'm like, I already know Amaya and Brian are gonna win, but like I would like to actually see everything happen in real time because I knew it was gonna get spoiled regardless. Exactly. So I powered through. I fast forwarded through some Fluff. Just because it wasn't worth watching the dates that didn't go, that nothing happened. I watched obviously Huda and Chris's date. Nick and Alandria's was uneventful. And
Iris and Pepe's was uneventful.
Maya and Brian's was just them being adorable the entire time. Like
naturally.
I got the gist. And you know what? It's all good. I'm happy with the outcome. I'm proud that the predictions were almost exactly correct. The only things that were wrong were the 5 couples going to the finale, and then I had Nick and Alandria and Chris and Huda switched.
Yep. And again, to be fair, it was pre-Chris crybaby.
Pre-Chris being a dummy.
Crash out.
Crash out Christian. Crash out Chris.
Yes!
And Hurricane Huda.
There we go.
But all in all, pretty good season. No complaints. Any final thoughts?
No final thoughts. I mean, honestly, just I'm excited for the next season. Hopefully folks are too. Hopefully people are happy with Amaya Papaya. I'm really excited to see where she's at, and hopefully she has more of a social media presence now that she's back. I'm just excited for the reunion show. So
I'm excited for Amaya's brand deals. For sure.
Yes, 100%.
There's going to be quite a few for sure.
A lot of fans.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a recap of the reunion too, if it's worth.
Yes, if there's some entertaining elements. If it is juicy, I hope it's juicy.
Yes, we will circle back to that in a month, and it's probably 6 weeks from now, I think.
Yep,
something like that.
And then we'll be back next summer.
Yeah, woohoo! Well, everyone. A hot new bombshell has just entered the villa. And she's signing off.
For the last time.
This has been Bombshells at the Villa. Bye.
Bye.